Microsoft just hit the panic button. After years of forcing AI features, they have officially stopped working on innovation to fix the mess they have made out of Windows 11. If you think your PC has been slowing down, you are not imagining it. Something fundamentally broken is happening inside Microsoft's headquarters, and ordinary people are paying the price with their data, their productivity, and in some cases, their entire computers. We are seeing thousands of reports of the unmountable boot volume error. This isn't just a bug, it's breaking systems. Users are waking up to find their computers completely inoperable, stuck in endless boot loops, or displaying the dreadful blue screen of death with messages that offer no real solutions. This update was supposed to be a routine security patch, but instead it has become one of the most destructive updates in Microsoft's history. Microsoft's obsession with AI like Copilot and Recall has bloated the kernel to a breaking point. Every update now includes more AI integration, more background processes that slow down your computer. Your computer isn't yours anymore. Copilot sits in your taskbar consuming resources even where you are not using it. The recall feature, which was supposed to be a revolutionary AI-powered search tool, has been plagued by privacy concerns and performance issues since its launch, and now all this unnecessary complexity has created something that's collapsing under its own weight. The Windows 12 development timeline has been pushed back indefinitely. Features that were supposed to be showcased at Microsoft's events has been quietly shelved. The company is in full damage control mode, and the fact they are redeploying their most talented engineers to fix Windows 11 tells us that how serious this crisis has become. This isn't incompetence, it's negligence. Microsoft knew there were problems and they decided your computer was an acceptable sacrifice to meet their corporate deadlines. The unmountable boot volume error is particularly bad because it targets your system's partition, the core of your operating system. When this error occurs, Windows cannot access the drive where it's installed, making it impossible to boot normally. For many users, this means losing access to their files, their installed programs, and their entire digital workspace. The scope of this disaster is staggering. Tech support forums are flooded with desperate users seeking help. If you haven't updated yet, stop, go to settings, click on Windows Update, and pause update for a while. This will give Microsoft time to release a fix without putting your system at risk. This sort of behavior is unacceptable from a company that controls over 70% of the desktop operating market. If you are already stuck with this issue, you need to boot into safe mode and roll back the latest patch. For users experiencing complete boot failure where even safe boot doesn't work, the situation is more dire for them. Microsoft has forced ordinary people into situations where they need advanced technical knowledge just to recover from an update the company pushed without adequate testing. This is a failure at every level of Microsoft's quality assurance process, and Microsoft's response has been pathetically inadequate. This disaster raises serious questions about Microsoft's priorities and development practices. How did an update this destructive make it through testing? Why were beta testers' warnings ignored? Why was there no better rollback mechanism for updates that cause critical failure? Why are AI features being prioritized over basic stability? The answers paint a troubling picture of a company that has lost touch with its users and their actual needs. Microsoft is so focused on competing in the AI race with other companies that they have forgotten their core responsibility, delivering a stable, reliable operating system that just works. The timing is particularly bad when it comes just as Microsoft ended support for Windows 10, forcing millions to upgrade to Windows 11. Users who reluctantly made the switch to comply with Microsoft demands are now being pushed with broken systems. Microsoft no longer respects its users. You are not customers to be served. You are data sources to be mined and beta testers for half-baked AI features. Your productivity, your data, and your hardware are all secondary to Microsoft's ambitions in artificial intelligence and cloud services. companies only change when the reputational damage becomes too expensive to ignore. In the long term, people are considering alternatives like Linux distributions like Ubuntu and Linux Mint, as they have become incredibly user friendly and can handle most common tasks without the bloat and instability of Windows 11. Also, the users who were locked into Windows because of specific software requirements are now looking into dual booting or running Linux in a virtual machine for everyday tasks, reserving Windows only for the applications that absolutely required it. Microsoft has a choice to make. They can continue down this path of forced AI integrations and plan obsolescence, alienating their user base and creating opportunities for competitors, or they can refocus on what made Windows dominant in the first place: reliability, compatibility, and respect for users' choice. Right now, they are choosing the former, and users are suffering because of it. The question is, how much more will users tolerate before they demand real change or simply walk away? Let us know in the comments down below about what you think Microsoft should do to fix this mess and whether you are sticking with Windows or exploring alternatives.